Blessings. Leave our family. Y'all know I gotta do it. I have to come and do just an improv live. Love you guys. First and foremost, mental health check. We're gonna be talking a little bit about that. I wanna do a formal mental health check for the Thornton residents, and everyone who has been following the shenanigans. Um, Coming towards the end of the road as far as getting hindered out. And I know it's very stressful. This has been an up and down roller coaster for many of us. Many and not to mention the residents who are actually there. Their mental health has been really, really, how can I say, stretched. How can I say, tapped into. I have talked to a few residents, and there's a lot of things that go on that really bothers them. And I do want to say to you guys, don't let these content creators get to you. Don't let people opinions get to you. Let us handle that. There's a lot of residents that I do talk to, or a good amount that I talk to, and we really have genuine relationships. And I'm praying for y'all, because this tone that goes on the internet, where everybody has their opinion and this is your life, I know it really bothers you. And I just want you guys to stay focused. Stay focused. These next 4 years is going to be even more worse than what we have went through with Hinger. God is preparing us for something. So I need you to keep this in mind. This is to the residents. Keep it in mind that your decision is what's going to get you to the next step. Nothing that I say, nothing that these other content creators say, it's your decision. You have to get to know these candidates. You have to make a decision based on your situation, reality. Um, Mentally, I'm going to say for me, because I want to do a powwow. I have a few adults and residents that I may bring on my platform, and they talk about what they have went through mentally, and how they got through it. But for me, I'm gonna tell you, this experience has been one of the craziest experiences that I have been through. A lot of people don't know, just like I don't know about you guys, but a lot of you don't know that I have been under tremendous stress over the last couple of years, even before this. And I had to work my way through all of that by myself. It's not easy having a platform like this. Blessings. It, it's not easy having a platform like this. One, being in front of a bunch of people you don't know, and people just coming at you. I'm not used to that. I am a home type person, when I go out and I'm amongst people, I respect them and they respect me. But I am the type that makes sure that I stand up for myself. And what has happened in YouTube and around this Dalton thing was a lot of bullying. You guys thought it was just Tiffany people who were doing it, but there was a lot of stuff going on in the background. The people who know me know what's been going on. And what I will say is that don't judge a book by its cover, guys. In no situation. We have to stop falling for what we see and really take the time to get to know the situation, the person, and see the substance behind it, because that's the reason why a lot of us have been taken advantage of. Even me. I told you it was times that I was green and I was like, oh. And then I really had to have a wake-up call and say, oh, everybody don't have your best interests in mind. Everybody not thinking like you and want to give and be wholehearted. Oh, thank you. I've been up all weekend too. I promise you I'm going to go home and sleep. I appreciate you. So I need you guys to realize that. So when you see me put stuff on my page, just let me vent, because I need these people to know that I'm not afraid of them, that I will never let them stop my platform, that I see what they're doing. I'm going to continue to roll dolo, and you don't affect me. I am, just so you guys can get to know me a little bit more, because y'all going to get to know more. Y'all see I'm about to start coming out with my archives. I am the type of person that I'm going to love you and I'm going to ride out with you. But once you cross me and I really see you for who you are, you lost me. Now that's fine, but when you are reapproached by people who think that they can just do and say anything to you, that's where I have an issue. So I want to let my new subscribers know, because I know there's a few people who came over. Y'all got to get to know me. Y'all need to go back in my videos to get to know me. Yes, I do call people out. Yes, I do stand up for myself, because that's all I have is me. It's been me and my kids. My kid's 20, my son's 21. For 21 years, I've been a single mother, doing everything myself and making sure that I was strong enough to take care of them. So that just don't go away. You see what I'm saying? That strive is in me. So I bring that to my platform. Y'all hear the mother in me. Y'all hear the renegade in me. Y'all hear the God in me. Y'all hear the funny in me. I'm going to give you all of that. But what I'm going to ask you guys to do is not judge. You can have your opinion, but make sure that it's based on substance. And if you do come at me, just expect me to say something back to you. I'm not like these other content creators or other people who are going to beat around the bush when somebody disrespect me or just come and say anything. I'm going to speak up for myself, and I don't look at it as controversy. I look at it as check it at the door, because if you don't, what's going to end up happening is they're going to keep on taking advantage of you. And I notice that happens to me when I be too nice to people. So I want you guys to know that I don't like controversy, but I'm always ready for it. And I'm grateful that I have this like mannerism to me, because the times that we're coming up on is going to be so rough that you're going to have skin of steel, but the heart of God. And that may not look too, pretty for people, but it's going to be what we need. Mental health check. Don't let these people get to you. Don't let what these content creators say, residents, get to you. Make the decision based on what you know. You have some good candidates out there. You got some people who may, I can't say they won't be good candidates, but they may be more self-absorbed. But you just have to pick and choose. But my thing is, too, as well, is that you can't be picky and choosy if you don't go out there and go do your thing. That's one thing I told people, a lot of people I talk to out there. If you feel so strong about this, go do something. You see what I'm saying? Go play a role. There's a lot that we need to do. There's a lot of people who are going to be losing their jobs. There's a lot of systems that's going to lock people out, and that's not just black people. And allegedly, this is going to be based on merit. Allegedly, it's going to be based on this. So people are going to really have to get their weight up. And if they don't, to get back into that system that Trump is trying to destroy, you're going to have to create your own. And that's going to come with having critical thinking, logic, not following the herd, being able to be creative, come up with your own stuff so you can help your community. Weakness is not going to, you're not going to make it in 4 years if you think that you're going to continue to follow a herd mentality. You got to think for yourself. You got to stand up for yourself. If you don't, you have people like Tiffany come in and bully you and then fire you right after. Been there, done that. But the thing is that I don't get bullied. I always set the fire before I leave, because you ain't going to burn me. I'm going to burn this bitch down. So that's to the people To my content creators out there still acting weird, just keep doing what you're doing. Stay away from Grace Levi, because I'm not going to play with you. I already saw what happened just recently. I see some other stuff conspiring, and I'm watching. The people who didn't like each other, they're ganging up. And I know, I can feel it. I know I can see what's going on. But just make sure that you do right, because I've been holding a lot and still. And God don't like when you play with his people at all. It's funny, and I'm throwing this out there because I know people be watching. When someone tells you, my God don't play with me, be careful with them, because they may not be worshiping the same God you worshiping. There's a lot of people out there that are literally practicing word magic, witchcraft, manipulation, and all types of stuff to get a short-term relief. And a lot of you guys are going to be the victims of that. Be aware of who you support and who you align yourself with. Because at the end of the day, and I thought this was just like a Hebrew thing. There's a Christian pastor. I think I like him. He said no matter who you align with, you're going to face God. So picking and choosing what behavior is acceptable for who does it, and I'm going to say it again, is not acceptable. God is going to ask you what you do, why you do it. You knew that this person was like this. This shit ain't no joke. A lot of people like Trump. They like what he was bringing, the chaos, and now they crawling on their knees. But it was already always there. But people wanted to be spiritually blinded. So don't be spiritually blinded by wordplay, by someone who have the gift of gab or manipulation, or someone telling you how to feel about somebody else. Because usually when I talk to you guys about adulting, either I'm giving you the facts or I tell you how I feel, but I don't tell you to feel like that about other people. And usually my feelings come from what I have researched, facts. That's why I was in the situation where I was in, where people took advantage of me, because I try to give things the benefit of the doubt. But once you see a cat is a cat and a dog is a dog, make sure you make the right decision, because anything after that is on you, period. So I just wanted to drop that, just run my mouth a little bit with y'all. Y'all know what I do. I'm going to have my own members only section. And I don't know how we're going to do that, but it's just going to be these videos that I put under my member only section. And, when God give me the word, we're going to talk a little bit about it. But what you're seeing coming on my page now is Forgotten Archives. Thank you for everybody who tuned in last night. A lot of my Forgotten Archives was actually from a lot of videos that I obtained and I put together myself to teach my kids their history and who we were. So you're going to see more than just who the Hebrews are or biblical things. I have hidden archives on the money system, about the government, a lot about the foundations, a lot about the founding fathers, the Constitution, these things that you really need to know. Because right now, the only way that they're going to have any foot on what's going on with Elon and Trump, if they take us back to the Constitution. And if you don't understand the Constitution or know how to read the Constitution, you can't use it. So you're going to see a lot of that come up with my hidden hidden archives. That first video that I just put out last night, I actually had got it taken down before. YouTube was that bad. That's why when people say, "Oh, your page this, your page that," I took a lot of my videos was getting striked, all types of stuff, because I was putting out things that they did not want us to put out. But now that Trump is in the office and they're putting out stuff and they're giving us some leeway, I'm coming right back with it. So just be prepared to see another layer come out from Grace Levi, because we got a lot to unpack in a short period of time, because you're going to have to know how to survive. He's dismantling him and Elon is dismantling every single system that support the people, that support the lower class and the middle class. That's us. Like, Consumer Protection Bureau, that's my friend. I write hella letters to them. Anytime it's a problem, they mitigate for me. I don't play no games. Consumer Protection Bureau is literally dismantled for right now. This is the stuff we need to be thinking about instead of us sitting here bite backing. I showed y'all that in my video, the other video, how we going to be left behind if we keep bite backing and trying to be crabs in a barrel. That's why I would rather be in my own barrel by myself and make it up. It's sad, and just pull the people who I resonate with up with me. But I will not let no one come over and destroy anything that I have made. It's going to be a rough couple of 4 years, and we all going to have to band together, the ones that can. Pick your tribe and stick to them. Stick to them. Don't go to nobody who you don't like. Don't go on the hate train. Save your own soul. Be with your peoples. Get yourself together. See what I'm saying? I want y'all to know that I like peace, but I'm ready to bring all hell and high water. For real. I'm the type of person that y'all gonna need in these times, because I'm not here to play. I'm here to slay. Either you're gonna get love, you're gonna get honor and respect, or you're gonna get nothing. But if you come, and that's my warning, because I see what's going on, if you come for grace, I'm gonna tear ass. So my thing is just stay focused on your platform, on what you're doing, because what they're trying to do, guys, is keep y'all stressed out. A lot of y'all residents don't like us content creators arguing. It bothers y'all. It do. I know a few. It bothers y'all. And they do that for a reason. They have you running around in a circle behind bullshit just to keep your adrenaline rushing and keep you distracted. Don't let them do it. That's why you notice on my platform, the only time it really got messy is when they came for me. Everything been cool, calm, collective. It was all about learning, all about growing. Keep it real. We learned a lot in these last couple of months. With all these lawsuits, all these things that Tiffany doing, learning about the Open Meeting Act. We learned a lot. And I think I set a tone on this page. I'm going to be real. Because all you saw was mess, 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 mess. And I was one of the few that was just like, nah, we ain't doing that. But when you ready to bring the mess to me, I'm going to get you. So we're going to do a formal mental health check. I need you residents to be good. I need you guys to stay focused, because when all the smoke clear, when I'm going, when that person going, when the other person going, these platforms not here, all you got is yourself and your family. When you push that button and choose whoever you want to choose, and if they don't do what you want them to do, what are you going to do? Just like what we're dealing with Trump. You got to be ready. I need you guys to be ready mentally, spiritually, and socially. That's what we doing about us learning law, us talking about stuff, us being open-minded to each other. That's what we doing here. So I just wanted to drop that because we did get a few new subscribers. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Finally, we're about to get to 4,000. Thank you, Lord. It's taking us a while, but I understand the punishment. This was my punishment, because I had over 30,000 subscribers at one point, and I started my page over. And I talked to y'all about that. So I knew this was my punishment, to keep on striving, just keep pushing, just keep putting content out there. And I know eventually that the algorithm was going to push me out. So that's what's happening, and I'm grateful. We're going to keep on banging on it. We're going to keep being diverse. Keep your hand crossed for GRACELEVI, because I didn't get in trouble for that Tiffany Hinkert fight. I noticed a lot of other content creators was getting like restriction. I'm like, oh, I'm ready. And then I think one of them was, and I did a review, and they let it go. I was like, oh, snap. They ain't gang stalking me anymore. So this is anything y'all want to talk about, y'all can. I'm just going to let y'all know whatever energy you give me, I'm going to give you. I don't play subliminal messages at all. And I see you. I see some of the audience. I watch you. You guys be in different people's chats, and I watch you guys. And it's not the fact that I don't care y'all in different people's chats. That's why I don't block y'all. But I know I can tell who y'all are when y'all talk. I read y'all stuff. So when y'all come over here and you think that you just, I know your spirit. I know who you are. So mind what you say, or don't come over here. I'm okay with 2 views. Y'all saw me. I did this. 2, 3 views. I don't care, because those 2, 3 views are the people who need to hear this. Those are the people who resonate with me. I don't want nobody else here. I don't want no new friends. I want real people who resonate so we can genuinely help each other grow. And that's real. So I said enough. I just wanted to ramble on a little bit. I love you guys. Tomorrow I will be live, not today because I worked the weekend and I've been banging on it, y'all. I'll be working overnight. I'll be making videos. I trying my fucking best, yo. My best. And I got my stuff going on. Just pray for Grace Levi. Shout out to my support in the background. I have a few ladies who support me. And I mean like just spiritually. They know I've been going through the fire. And I didn't even talk to y'all about it. It made no sense to. But just know that Grace Levi, I love y'all. I give my all to this platform. But not all. I give my best. And I'm going to just keep on trying. It's for y'all. Literally. It's not to be a star. Because I already know my position in life. I'm not going to be here to be liked by many people. I'm here to give people a chance to correct themselves. That's it. You like, what does that mean? I'm here for a warning. That's what I'm here. That's my mission. I'm a warning to let the people know that there is a judgment, that this is not the end, and mind what you do. No one's going to be perfect, but God knows your heart, and He knows your heart. How about that? People use that like, God knows my heart. Oh, He knows your heart. So we're going to keep praying, striving, doing our thing, and being positive. I love all of the seniors out there. I do. I love y'all. I do. We're gonna be coming out there. I'm gonna be coming out there soon. I think sometime after the election, after all the smoke cleared. Okay. But what I'm gonna need y'all to do too is help me out, because I am gonna start putting more pressure on Dalton trustees. It is what it is. I'm gonna start putting more pressure on Dalton trustees and upcoming mayor. I do believe House is gonna be the mayor. I like House. Don't worry. I'm gonna put House on my community page. I fucks with House. I think he's gonna be a good mayor. But I am gonna be putting pressure on them. I had that open letter, and then shortly after I did my open letter, with some chaos that next day. I already knew what that was. That was a decoy. I watched that. I pay attention. Good publicity stunt. But then I wrote a letter. I wrote a certified mail. I wrote a letter to you guys. So I will hope that the trustees respond in a respectful way. They don't have to respond and say they're going to do or whatever, but you should acknowledge what has went on with Alexis. You should acknowledge that there's a severe defect in the police department. There's going to be some things that I go over tomorrow. I'm going to show you some of the pictures. We're going to get to know Officer Carlton, the actual shooter. We're going to go over some of his complaints. And we're going to also show you what's missing from Dalton Police Station. They have no check and balance. You guys got to get in there. Y'all need to figure out how to be police. Y'all need to train y'all sons and y'all daughters to get in there so they can take care of y'all community. How you think it's going to get done if the community don't come in there to do something? You guys got to fill those damn positions if y'all want the right people in there. You can't complain if you ain't doing nothing. And that's why I took the initiative to do what I'm doing for Alexis consistently. Consistently. It's not a publicity stunt. Remember that. It's not. Because when I was the only one kept posting Alexis, this was the conversation I had with Miss Carr. I said, Carr, it's going to be the hardest thing we got to do. First and foremost, I'm already blackballed. These people don't like me. They feel away because they're trying to shut me up. I said, second of all, I'm working against the algorithm. You too mad at me, but I'm going to get through it. The third thing is that people don't want to listen to this story. And has been a stain on it from Hayward. And they don't want to listen. When I first was putting this out about Lexus, 200 views, 200 views. And I'm so grateful now that we able to change the tone. This is the last thing I'm going to talk about. We was able to change the tone. Let me tell you why I really decided to push this situation with Alexis. One is because I resonate with her. I resonate with Cara. Like the vibe and everything. Two, because the way they portray her was like she was some type of hood rat, some ghetto girl. And I don't think she really was. I think she was a regular young girl that went to the hood and had a little boyfriend and maybe not was behaving how a mother would want to behave, just like most of our kids are not acting the way we want them to behave. But that doesn't constitute death. And that was my thing. We have to stand up for some of the behaviors that are unbecoming, but we should be able to tolerate. There's no reason why somebody should die because they said they wasn't dressed, because they couldn't get out the car, realistically, and because the officers have no check and balance system and they knew they was going to get away with whatever they did. That's the reason why I made it my business. I know how it feels to be buried, where nobody want to give a damn about you. Where they like, oh yeah, you said this, you said it like this, so you don't deserve to have humanity. I know that. I lived through that. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I pushed, and I keep pushing for Alexis. So the Dalton trustees and the upcoming mayor, I really pray that they show some respect to this situation and reply. Because regardless, I'm never taking my foot off of it. Gonna have a hearing with the Illinois State Police and public access to figure out why, since August, have they been giving me the runaround to give me the report. And I probably have like 3 lineups of videos so I can really break down what I've been going through with that situation. I'm pushing for somebody else's daughter, and I got problems with my daughter. Y'all don't even know what I go through. That's how I know I'm genuine. And I know God got me here for a reason. What I'm asking you guys is to support GRACELEVI. Ain't nothing fake about me. I'm not going to play. I'm not going to stray. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. It is what it is. But I just ask y'all to support me because there's some things that I'm really going to be pushing for, and it's really not for me. It's really not for me. I don't live in Dalton. I don't live in Chicago. The police ain't bullying me out there. But I know they're doing that to you guys. And they're not protecting you. And they could just get away with killing you without getting in trouble. Money don't bring shit back. Realize how serious this is. So again, I've been pushing this from the beginning. The Dalton residents really have to talk to the trustees and your up and coming mayor. I like Cassandra. Don't get me wrong. I like Miss Cassandra, but I really do believe that house will be a great mayor. Okay? Talk to them. Tell them that this is something they need to address because we're not going to let it go. I'm not going to let it go. Nah. Another reason why I won't let it go, as I talked to you about, my uncle was a federal agent. And no matter what, he was honorable to his fucking position. He was. I didn't fuck with my uncle too much because he was a stick in the ass. And I was a renegade. But I saw him as honorable when it came to his job. And he did what he was supposed to do. And that's what I expect for you guys. And that's the same thing that they expect for me at my job. And that's what I expect for all you guys. That's why I don't have no, this person, this. No, wrong is wrong, right is right. I'm not kissing no ass. And you shouldn't either. If you got to kiss ass or shut your mouth to be around somebody or be in a situation, you really need to think about it. Is that a place for you? Is that a place that benefits you? Will you grow there? Are they using you? And they're going to trash you afterwards? Been there, done that. So I think that's it. Just want to let y'all know Grace Levi is a hot damn mess sometimes for the new subscriber, because somebody was like, oh, you like to call people out. You're damn right. I was the person that was with the geeks, the people who they call geeks, the nerds, getting my A's. And I was with the hood chicks, the hood niggas. Yep. So when the bullies will come and fuck with the people who they call the geeks, they'll call me. And I'll be like, baddest man hit my head. And I was knocking a motherfucking bully out. I was never scared of a bully. That's why you saw somebody jump in my thing and I laugh. I laugh at that. I eat that for dinner. That's why they don't want you guys to pay attention to somebody like me, because I'm going to make sure I put a battery in your back to stand up for your fucking self. Right? Don't take no shit from nobody. You don't have to be in controversy. Pick and choose your battles, but don't let nobody walk over you, because that's how I got in the situation I was in, where that person who looked like a gargoyle, y'all know what I'm talking about, she thought she could treat me that way because I was being so nice and I was letting shit pass. I was hearing it, but I was letting it pass, and she thought I was green until I had to come out and not be green. It was cool. Won't never do that shit again. But anyway, love you guys. Gotta go. See you Tuesday. We got a nice special. Got some stuff to break down. I really need y'all to see how they did my baby Alexis. And yeah, it's gonna be a serious show. For real, for real. Love you guys. Have a great day.